He's no prince. Walton Goggins destroys Prince Harry during late night with Seth Meyers amid security case. Imagine being a prince, living a high life in one of the most famous families on Earth, only to find yourself stripped of your royal protection, thrown into a global firestorm, and battling to get back what was once your right. That's exactly what Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is experiencing right now. But it's not just the royal family who's weighing in on this battle. Hollywood's own Walton Goggins has something to say about it too. In a recent appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Goggins didn't just take a jab at Harry. He practically knocked the crown off his head. So, what happened? And why is the security case involving Prince Harry causing such a stir? Let's dive into this explosive encounter that's leaving fans both shocked and entertained. The battle for security. A royal dilemma. Prince Harry has been embroiled in a legal battle to restore his British police protection ever since it was revoked in 2020, following his decision to step away from royal duties. This has raised an important question. Should a former royal, who's no longer officially part of the royal family, still have access to the same level of protection? In court, Harry's lawyer argued that the Duke's safety is at risk without it. The royal family, it seems, isn't exactly rushing to offer help, and Harry's feeling it. The lack of police protection has reportedly led to several threats being made against Harry and his family, with his lawyer stating that his life is at stake due to the absence of security. But this isn't just about safety, it's about status, perception, and the fallout of Harry's decisions. His desire to live an independent life, free from royal constraints, is now colliding with the very real consequences of that freedom. The court case has thrust Harry back into the limelight, making him the subject of both sympathy and ridicule. And that's where Walton Goggins enters the picture. Walton Goggins, a king-sized critique. For those unfamiliar with Walton Goggins, he's an actor known for his roles in The Hateful Eight, Justified, and The Righteous Gemstones. With his sharp wit and quick delivery, Goggins has earned a reputation for being both entertaining and unapologetically outspoken. But when he appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers, his comments about Prince Harry were nothing short of scathing. Goggins took the opportunity to weigh in on Harry's security case, and let's just say he didn't hold back. With a mixture of humor and frustration, Goggins turned the conversation into a comedic roast of Harry's entire situation. Here's the thing about Prince Harry, Goggins started. You're not a prince anymore, you're just Harry. And with that, the crowd erupted in laughter. But it wasn't just a cheap laugh. Goggins made a point. Harry, in his quest for independence, has effectively cut ties with the very system that once protected him. Now, he's left fighting for that protection, all while trying to distance himself from royal obligations. Goggins made it clear that this kind of back and forth doesn't sit well with him or many others who feel Harry's predicament is self-inflicted. For some, it's a lesson in reality. When you make your own rules, you can't expect others to follow them for you. If Prince Harry wants to step away from the royal family, he must also step away from the perks that come with it. The punchline heard around the world. What made Goggins' appearance even more memorable was his punchline. After roasting Harry for a while, Goggins turned to the matter of Harry's security, saying, "If you want protection, maybe try calling up your uncle. He seems to be the only one with a security detail left." A reference to Prince Andrew? You bet. The crowd, again, went wild. It's no secret that Prince Andrew has had his own set of problems, but Goggins' comment about him being the only one with a security detail left was a devastating jab at the royal family's internal drama. It also brought to the surface the complexity of Harry's situation. While he's fighting for the right to be treated as a royal without actually being one, others in his family, like Andrew, are tangled up in their own legal and personal scandals. But Goggins' comment wasn't just about Prince Harry. It was about the hypocrisy and the absurdity of the entire situation. Here's a man who, while trying to carve out his own path, can't seem to escape the very system he's trying to leave behind. What's really at stake for Prince Harry? As the court case continues, the stakes for Prince Harry are higher than ever. On the surface, it seems like a straightforward request: restore the security he feels he needs. But the deeper issue lies in the tension between his desire for independence and the royal duties he can't quite shake off. Harry's fight for security is more than just about protection. It's a symbol of the complicated relationship he has with his past, his family, and the life he once knew. It's a fight between wanting to be free and recognizing that freedom comes with a hefty price. And while Goggins may have played the role of the comedic critic, he's highlighting a reality that Harry can't ignore. No matter how much Harry wants to sever ties with the royal family, the world will still view him as Prince Harry, and the weight of that title comes with expectations. The public's role in the royal drama. It's easy to dismiss these battles as royal family drama, but there's something more at play here. Public perception is a powerful thing. From the moment Harry and Meghan Markle decided to step away from the royal family, they've been under intense scrutiny. Every decision, every move is dissected by the media and fans alike. In this case, Harry's fight for security has become yet another spectacle for the public to debate. Do we feel sorry for him? Should we support him? Or is this just another example of someone who wants the perks of royalty without the responsibilities? Goggins' comments tap into the frustration that many people feel about this very question. As much as we may criticize Harry, there's a sense of empathy that cannot be ignored. After all, how many of us haven't been faced with the consequences of our own choices, wanting one thing but dealing with the fallout of those decisions? A royal conclusion. In the end, Walton Goggins may have destroyed Harry's security case in his own comedic way, but there's more to this story than meets the eye. Prince Harry's fight is one that many can relate to, the battle between independence and responsibility. It's a struggle for freedom, but with that freedom comes vulnerability. So, what does this mean for Harry's future? Will he win his case and secure his protection? Or will he face the consequences of the very choices that got him here? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the world is watching and the opinions are flying fast and furious. Whether you agree with Harry's fight or not, one thing is certain. This drama is far from over. The role of the media in shaping Prince Harry's fight. One of the most significant factors in Prince Harry's ongoing legal battle isn't just the case itself, it's the media's portrayal of it. Every move he makes, every argument his lawyer presents, and every comment from a celebrity like Walton Goggins is scrutinized by tabloids and news outlets across the world. The media loves a scandal, and Harry's fight to get his security back is tailor-made for the sensationalist headlines that the public can't resist. From reports about his security fears to the mockery he faces from Hollywood figures, every angle of this story is picked apart and repackaged for consumption. In some ways, it seems as though Harry's life has become a form of entertainment for the masses, a never-ending soap opera of royal drama. But here's the kicker. Does all this attention help or hurt Harry's case? In some ways, it might be making his argument for him. The public outcry over his vulnerability without protection is real, and the more people see it, the more sympathy they may feel for his plight. On the other hand, with every high-profile comment and viral meme, the narrative surrounding Harry becomes more complicated. The more people ridicule him, the harder it becomes for him to be taken seriously in the court of public opinion. The reality is that the media can be both a blessing and a curse for Harry. While it may amplify his case by rallying public support, it also has the power to undermine his credibility, especially when the world watches every small detail with a magnifying glass. The price of royal freedom. What comes next? It's easy to imagine that stepping away from royal life would be a relief, a breath of fresh air, and a chance to live life on Harry's own terms. But as we've seen from his ongoing battles with security, family, and public perception, the reality is far more complicated. The idea of royal freedom sounds great in theory, but the logistics of making it work come with plenty of hurdles. There's a cost to breaking free from the monarchy. For Harry, it's not just the loss of royal privileges, but the constant tension between wanting to forge his own path while remaining tethered to the royal image. The world may see him as an independent man, but his history, his family, and the weight of that title follow him everywhere he goes. This leads to the real question: what does true independence look like for Prince Harry? Is he truly free if he's still fighting for the same security he had as a royal? Can he ever fully sever ties with the family that defined his life for decades, or is he forever tied to them, regardless of what he does? And let's not forget the role of Meghan Markle in this entire saga. As Harry's partner, she too is caught up in the whirlwind of royal life, often facing her own set of challenges and criticisms. Together, Harry and Meghan have navigated the complexities of royal life in a way that few others have, but they've also become targets for those who see their departure as a betrayal of the very system that elevated them. While their fight for a private life may seem like a noble cause, it's also a fight against forces that are much larger than they are. It's a battle that may not have a clear winner, and as the drama continues to unfold, it's clear that there's no easy resolution in sight. Lessons from Harry's journey. What can we learn? Harry's journey, filled with its ups and downs, offers lessons for all of us. It shows us the power of choices and the consequences that come with them. His fight for security isn't just about a man trying to protect his life. It's about someone trying to find balance between independence and accountability. It's easy to say that Harry should have thought about the ramifications of stepping away from royal duties, but how many of us have faced similar moments of wanting something more, only to realize the personal cost? Whether it's leaving a job for a passion project, ending a long-term relationship to seek happiness, or taking a risk that we hope will pay off, we all have moments where we long for freedom, and yet that freedom doesn't come without its own set of challenges. The key takeaway? Sometimes what we think we want isn't always what we need, and the path to freedom often requires navigating the complexities of the choices we make along the way. For Harry, it's about coming to terms with the weight of his decisions and the price of his independence. The public's viewpoint, love him or hate him. As Prince Harry's story continues to unfold, it's clear that the public is deeply divided. Some see him as a brave man standing up for his family, trying to protect them from the dangers of a life that he didn't choose. Others view him as a man who betrayed the royal family, severing ties with them and then expecting to have his cake and eat it too. This division is evident not just in public opinion, but in the way that the media and celebrities like Walton Goggins comment on